Hello, my crafty goblins and ghouls. I sure hope you're having a bootastic day. This is the Good Witch Robyn Pitts with Sir Chauncey Rocco Creative Designs. If you're new to my channel or you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to join me on my crafting adventures. If you haven't already, please take a moment right now to hit that red subscribe button at the bottom of the screen, as well as that little bell icon so that you will always be notified when I upload a new video. Welcome to day 11 of the Spooktacular Halloween series that I am co-hosting with my crafty BFF, Michelle Randolph from Shabby Chic Chick. I have had so much fun, and I can't believe that we are near the end of this series. Hopefully you've been inspired by some of the projects that Michelle and I have created, and I look forward to seeing the projects that you create. In today's video, I'm going to talk about embellishments. In front of you are the Halloween cookie boxes that I made in day 5. If you recall, I left these boxes empty and I invited my subscribers to tell me what they'd like to see me include in the boxes, what types of embellishments. In order to participate, you had to be 18 years or older, a visible subscriber, and in the description box, you had to leave the comment, cookie box giveaway, and then give me 4 suggestions for the types of embellishments or other ideas that you'd like to see in these boxes. I have to say I was totally overwhelmed by the wonderful response and the wonderful ideas. There were far too many for me to make for this project. However, what I've tried to do is make each of the boxes slightly different, just to give you a few ideas of how you can fill this with fun embellishment. After I finish reviewing the embellishments, I am going to announce the winner of the cookie box giveaway, so be sure to watch until the end of the video. As a reminder, I created these projects as design team projects for ASC craft supplies. The paper collections that I used was the Prima 31, as well as the Cartabella Halloween Market. Please stop by and visit ASC Craft Supplies on the web or on their Etsy store. They have a wonderful array of crafting materials and manufacturers. Also, please feel free to use my coupon code ROBYN10, that's all in capital letters, to receive a 10% discount upon checkout. Now, let's get into these boxes. The first embellishment box that we're going to review is the Prima 31. I love the way this box turned out and the beautiful pastel colors. I did outline the box in rhinestone. We've got this fun little spider web here in black glitter and this cute little orange sequin spider. Here's a fun cluster of flowers. These flowers are all from the Prima 31 collection. I've included some of this black and white speckled tulle, and we have fun ephemera pieces throughout. So let's take a look inside. I have packed each of these boxes with fun goodies. In the first box, I have filled this with rosettes. This was widely requested. I have 4 different rosettes here, all cut out from the Prima 31 paper. So this is one side and this is the other side. And the great thing is people will have flexibility to use this however they want. Now, I did not embellish these because there was only so much room in this box. However, I will be including additional ephemera with this kit so that the recipient can embellish this as they like. So this is one. It has a little jack-o'-lantern on it. And then on the back, it has a stripe. Here's another one. This has a little spell book on the front. And you've got black on the back with these fun little lollipops. This one has a ghost in the center. And it's black with orange stars on the back. And this one just has a fun all over print, and in the back it's a pink spiderweb print. In the second box, I've created these fun little witch's hat. Now these are wooden witch hats, and I've embellished it with this layered bow. We have a large faceted gem in the center. I've got some black speckled tulle, these black and white stamens, and in the back I have this cute little spider web sequin and then this little tiny spider. Isn't that cute? I think this would be perfect on a card or a mini album. But that is a fun and very easy embellishment to make. This bow is also an SVG file from my scrap check. Here's another. Each of these witch hats are pretty much the same. I've just changed the color of the little spider at the top. And so I have 4 of these embellishments. Next, I created these fun bat bows. Each year I create bat bows and I will use my steel rule die, and it creates a much larger bow. Because I only had a certain amount of space in this box, I needed to make a smaller bow. So this is a digital file from my scrap chick. I adorned it with this faceted gem, and then I found these black felt bats in my Halloween stash, which I thought went perfectly with this bow. So I have 4 bows here and they're all the same. And this is what the back looks like. Then I created these fun and easy flowers. We have them in the white, and I've used a gold pearl button, and on the black flower I have this pink button, and so I have 8 of these tiny flowers. And then I included some of these large fun beads. So let's take a look at the second box. This is the second cookie box slash embellishment box that I made, and this one is my favorite. We've got this fun Halloween banner on the top. We've got these cute little cauldrons and these layered bows. My favorite part is this Tim Holtz witch in black glitter, and the little scaredy cat. Behind her is a moon. And then you have this fun floral spray here on the side with the orange and black roses and these fun Chanel stems, and then these cute little potion bottles. Let's take a look inside. Now, I did this box a little differently. I did include some rosettes, so let's take a look at those. Now, I have 2 different rosettes in this box. So I have the chunkier rosette, and then I also included these thinner rosettes. These are both the same rosette SVG file that I used from my scrap chick. I just folded it in a different way. So we've got the owl. We've got this fun white and gold foil. We've got this bright orange and yellow and black. And this is the last rosette. Again, I did not embellish these. I will include embellishments so that the recipient can embellish them as she likes. Several people also asked me to include a candle in the embellishment box, and this candle fits perfectly inside the box. As you can see, I purchased this from Michael's, and it's pumpkin spice. Now, I didn't bother to cover the top or the bottom because if you notice, the side has this cream and pumpkin stripe, which matches the inside stripe of this box. So I thought that was a perfect compliment. But this smells so good. I have some more bows here. These bows have a slightly different shape than the ones that I showed you previously. These are also bat bows, but they are more horizontal. As you can see, we've got the little wings and the head poking up in the back. And we have these, and then we have the rust color. So there are 6 bows, and each of these bows have the faceted gem in the center. Simple and elegant and easy to make. And last but not least, I've included chocolate caramel Hershey Kisses. There were so many people that requested chocolate, so I figured I'd had to dedicate at least one of the boxes to chocolate. And it matches the box perfectly. Now that I've given you an overview of the embellishments that I've included for each of these boxes, I'm going to switch over to my desktop to find out who the lucky winner is. As a reminder, the winner will have their choice of either box.
As a reminder, the winner is selected using a tool called YouTube Random Comment Picker. Once the winner has been selected, I do verify that their channel is a visible subscriber to both my channel as well as Michelle Randolph's channel, Shabby Chic Chick. Congratulations to Yvonne Alviso. Once again, the winner is Yvonne Alviso. Yvonne, you have 72 hours to claim your prize. Please check the description box for my contact information. I look forward to hearing from you soon.
This concludes my review of my Halloween cookie boxes and the fun embellishments that I've created to go inside. Hopefully I've inspired you with new and creative ideas. If you like this video, please take a moment to give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Please be sure to join me tomorrow for day 12 of our Spooktacular Halloween series. Also be sure to visit Michelle's channel, Shabby Chic Chick. She will be doing a grand prize drawing tomorrow. Thanks again. I look forward to seeing you soon. Happy crafting and happy Halloween.